Alright boys, as you can see, this is the verification account. We are currently sitting at 3% in profit. We started this account September 16, today is September 21. It's around 5 days ago, today is Sunday, so no trading day. Balance is 3%, but equity is like 1.5, 1.8 because I'm holding ETH and ETH is in drawdown, so that's why. And yeah, I'm gonna be breaking down all my trades, what I took, and yeah, so just for you guys to see, this is the account, this is the PNL, 3% in verification. Minimum trading days were met. I need to have 2.5k, which is 1k to go, 2%, let's see. And yeah, let's go break down the chart. So the first setup was on EU buys, and it was exactly, guys, what I was analyzing in the previous video. In the previous video, I was analyzing that EU is respecting this trend line and broke structure to the upside. So I was expecting if price is gonna break this level of resistance, okay, which price reacted multiple times in the past, I was explaining that I'm gonna be waiting for a retest and to target the swing high. We never actually got that retest, but we move on, right? So we never got the retest. So what I did, I analyzed the market structure on the lower time frames. So we got a break. I was waiting for a retest, never ever happened, and we form a sub level, we form a high low point, and we broke structure to the upside again. So I was like, cool. I'm still aiming for the swing high. So, and since we broke structure again to the upside and we are so close to the swing high, I'm gonna still be playing the market structure. So what I did, I'm gonna put you guys some screens over there, but my limit was here with my stop loss here, and the target was swing high, which was 1.8 R. I closed the trade somewhere around this line, so it was 1.8 R, which was like quick London session TP. The TP was hit in like 3 hours, and then EU went like crazy up. If I would have held, it would be crazy, but it is what it is. But yeah, basically this setup was, watch the previous video. I was analyzing, price was right here, and I want to see something like this for A-class setup. We didn't get this big of a pullback. We formed a higher low point a little bit earlier, but then we broke structure again to the upside, which means we are ready to continue higher. So I just played the structure game again, buy limit on previous structure highs, stop loss under previous structure lows, and target the swing high. So that was the setup number one, which was a win on EU. And yeah, if I have to break down for you guys EU right now, to be honest, I'm kind of 50-50 on this, because on a weekly, as you can see, we closed with a huge rejection, and as you can see, these body closures past 5, 6, 7 weeks, this momentum has been so low, you know. So we are at the range. So I'm either expecting some huge candlestick like this, or I'm expecting some candlestick which is gonna look weak and something like this. I wouldn't be surprised, because we are at highs. We got this huge rally on EU to the upside when price is just rallying, no real pullback. So I think maybe right now it's time to go lower. So to be honest, I'm really 50-50 on you. This is the swing low, which, as you already know, it's not broken, because we already broke it with one candlestick, which means it's not broken. But on H4 we broke it, right? So I'm still gonna be looking for buys, but I'm gonna be looking to target this level again, because let's say I take buys here. I'm not going to be targeting this, not at all. I'm going to be targeting this because I think we can see some type of a maybe a rejection from this level. So that's it. EU, I'm 50-50. Market structure is still bullish, right? But yeah, this can be the turning point, to be honest, for you. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But also, if you want to take a buys, we also got this trend line on EU. I'll draw it like this, and which price can potentially bounce from. And we also got this previous level, which I was saying and I want to see price to retest, which right now we got the retest. Okay, one touch, second touch, really strong level. Price right now reacting as a level of support. So let's see. That's with EU. As I said, I'm still gonna be looking to take a buy probably, but I want to see some type of a lower time frame structure shift, and I'm gonna be targeting this, the previous structure high, which is the weekly level of resistance, where I think we can see some type of a bearish movement from. So that's gonna be EU. Yeah, that's gonna be EU. And the next trade, guys, the next trade was in GJ, and it was a loss. Okay, at the previous video I was analyzing that GJ finally broke this level of resistance. So what I did, the trade was taken based on this structure on the lower time frames. I did buy limit here. I placed my stop loss under this low, and I was targeting 2R, which price was at this high, price tapped this high, but I never, price tapped this high, but I never went break even. I was still thinking price is gonna go higher, but I got stopped out. Okay, I got stopped out. You can watch the previous part where I was analyzing that GJ broke above this level of resistance, and I was thinking we are gonna get that huge push to the upside. I mean, we eventually got that huge push, which would be the TP, but yeah, right now we pushed to the downside. So as it is right now, GJ, I'm still bullish, but yeah, I don't want to trade this market. It's kind of rangy to me. So as it is right now for GJ, I'm staying away. But yeah, that was the stop loss on GJ. And yeah, so the next trade was on silver, and we just hit TP at Friday, which TP was this swing high. And silver, beautiful setup, to be honest. I mean, it was kind of more like a swing trade setup, but yeah, swing low, swing high. I used Fips as well. And basically I did my same entry method. Okay, so this was the swing low, this was the swing high. I wasn't thinking of any sells, because why? We are still in a bullish market. Market can look whatever it wants. We are still in a bullish market, so I'm still gonna be looking for buys. So I placed my buy limit on this previous market structure week, because this resistance was previously tested. So I was thinking we are gonna only retest this one and go higher. So I placed my stop loss went here to be more safe, because it was FOMC that day, but maybe I should have placed myself here. It is what it is. The stop loss went here, and the target was here, which is like 1.3R, and we hit TP like recently today. As you can see, it's Sunday, and we hit TP at Friday NY session closure, which is beautiful. I'm gonna set screens as well. And I also add a scale in where the price broke above this white resistance to the upside. I move my stop loss under these lows, and I add scale in at this previous market structure high this week. I'm gonna show the screens as well, which was like a 0.5% scale in. So in total, I gained around 1.7, 1.8 R on this silver trade, which is good. Maybe I could have had held a little bit more, but it's okay. The swing high was targeted. Swing high is always my target. And for silver right now, what I'm expecting, it's another bullish push, because as you can see, silver is just pushing to the upside. And I think based on weekly, as you can see the momentum, we are not stopping anytime soon. So I'm gonna be targeting still. If I look left on silver, maybe on weekly, I can find something, but we are at, as you can see, this is like a really strong level, and this is like a really strong level. So I wouldn't be surprised if we go to 48 on silver, maybe to 50, maybe to all-time highs, to be honest. I think this is all-time high, so this is 50. So to be honest, the way silver is looking right now, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But yeah, just not to overthink it, guys. Okay, this is some type of a weekly key level. Cool. So I can let it mark it out, but structure is king all the time. So I'm gonna be still looking right now. I'm expecting price to open, push up a little bit more, then give me some type of a pullback. I'm gonna be looking for some type of a lower time frame structure shift to place myself for buys on silver, and maybe I can target that level for 2R or something like that. So silver buys, the first buy zone will be here, which is the previous market structure high, previous market structure high, as I said. And the second zone, if price decides to pull back a little bit more, would be this, which is H1 intraday key level right here, and which is also this previous internal market structure high. So silver, first buy zone, second buy zone, still bullish on silver. And the last trade, which I'm still currently holding, which is in drawdown, is ETH. The good thing is the funding pips broker, it closed somewhere here because it doesn't move at the weekends. I don't know why, but right now the drawdown is a little bit less. So it says I'm in drawdown like $600 right now because it closed here, but price is right now here. So let's say I'm in drawdown 300 maybe. So it's good. It's good. Price is looking like we can go higher, and I was aiming for this ETH play like I was waiting for this ETH play like quite a long time, and I still think ETH is gonna go up, but yeah, we didn't get stopped out, thankfully. But yeah, basically this setup was taken based on, I'm gonna explain to you guys, this being a swing low, this being a swing high, okay? So this was the pullback, this was the push, this was the pullback. We pulled back 78.6. We ranged on ETH for like 3 weeks. We broke out of that range. So whenever price is ranging, whenever price is testing some type of a major key level and price is gonna break above, what I want to see is a retest, okay? So when price went down, retested this level multiple times, I waited for what? Lower time frame structure shift, which happened. I entered a little bit earlier, but the lower time frame structure shift happened right here. So I entered the trade right here with a stop loss under this low, and I was targeting this swing high again, but price broke structure to the upside, retested it, and then started to range and then pull back way more. So to be honest, I was thinking I'm gonna get stopped out, but thankfully not. Still in the trade. The trade right now is looking okay. Literally anything can happen, but since I only need 2% to pass this account, I think somewhere here it should be passed, maybe here. So let's see. We got Sunday, market just like opened a few hours ago on Sunday. I'm not expecting crazy volume because it's Sunday, but yeah, on ETH what I'm expecting is new all-time highs, like in the next month maybe. Okay, so I'm expecting something like this on ETH. And yeah, this for me was an A-class setup, so I risked a little bit more as well, but it's fine. Okay, so if EU buys win, GJ loss, silver win, and right now this ETH is still playing out, so let's see. But this was a really great setup. The structure on every time frame was lining up to be bullish, to push, so I went a little bit heavier with the risk, but I hope you guys understand everything. So H4 daily for market structure for bias, then find some type of a key level, okay? In this case, this was this huge range, so of course the range high would be the key level for us, okay? Based on direction, based on everything. Market structure shift, then price is pulling back, market structure shift again on the lower time frames, and we are ready to go up. Right now we went down, but that is basically how I trade. So with ETH, expecting bullish push. And when it comes to Nasdaq was beautiful setup here on, as you can see, this high, because structure is low, high, low, and right now high. But yeah, the thing is this setup happened during FMC, and I'm in Bali right now, and the FMC was like 3 a.m. Bali time, so I was sleeping, right? I was still in silver and I was still in ETH, so I was like, there is no reason for me to stay awake. But the setup would be buy limit on the previous structure high, and I wasn't expecting Nasdaq to go like this because I went to bet when Nasdaq was around here. No. Yeah, I went to bet around when Nasdaq was around here, so I wasn't expecting anything like that. So it was beautiful setup. So at this case, stop loss would be under this level of support, and the TP would be swing high, so it would be 1.8 around 2R. But yeah, it was amazing setup. And when it comes to Nasdaq, I mean, look at this, guys. We are at all-time highs. We are still pushing. There is no reason to sell Nasdaq anytime soon. So I'm still gonna be looking to take a buy. As I said, right now the H4 structure, H1 structure looks the best. So low, high, low, high, high, low. So right now, what I'm gonna be waiting for is some type of a break and retest of this high, and yeah, basically something along these lines to go up on Nasdaq, because there is no reason to sell it. So if you guys, even though when we are trading on the all-time highs and there is no structure on the left side, okay, still just play the market structure on the lower time frames. If price is still doing something like this, but there is nothing, okay, on the left, just don't overthink it. Just go with the trend. There is no reason for you to try to spot a reversal. So this is the higher time frames. Lower time frames is doing a downtrend. We find some type of a key level, which can be the previous market structure high, previous market structure low. Let's say market is doing something like this. We find some type of a key level. We are gonna wait for lower time frame structure to shift, which is gonna be like this, and then we are gonna take price to the upside.